Welcome back, everybody, or welcome if you are new, back with another World of Outlaws Dirt Racing Career Mode episode. We are in the big blocks, hopefully in our final season. I think it's season 3. We are tied for first in points with Brian Ramirez, 10 ahead of Abby. We got our first win this season in the big blocks in general. It was at Kokomo, and got a little lucky with some late race cautions and stuff like that. Tommy Bailey, I think, was going to win that race or something like that, I want to say. But I had a pretty solid start to season 6th first, and then 11th at the showcase. We were just behind Abby, who was the first full-time driver, and then Brian, who was ahead of us in the points, finished 16th. So struggled a little bit. We did get the level 3 upgrade on the engine, but we only got 2 of the upgrades. We were only able to afford 2 of them so far. I don't think I'm going to get the 3rd unless it's absolutely necessary at the very end of the season. But I think we might be able to win the championship without that 3rd upgrade. So we're going to get on to Lima Land, Elm Creek, and Eldora in this episode. Hopefully we can do pretty decent. Try to hold our points lead and see how we could do for this season. All right, I don't know what it is about Lima Land and me. I cannot get fast here. My fastest time before this was like a 2:34 or something like that. We only got down to a 2 flat, so I don't know what it is. We have a top 5 goal for our practice and qualifying, but I am nowhere near it, so still gonna struggle at this place. I just don't know what it is about Lima Land. I cannot figure out. I'm trying to run all over the track, do different adjustments on the car, and whatever I do, I'm pretty much the exact same speed as always, so I don't fully get it. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me at this track, I guess. But just going to try to run the inside here, see what we can do. First lap, second lap, I guess I'll go up top. 2:04, basically what I ran in practice, so makes a lot of sense there. Was able to try to make a cut down lane work a little bit when I was battling with people in practice, and it kind of worked out, but still 17th in qualifying. That's 5th in Heat 1. Why do we always got to be in Heat 1? Who is up there in first? Kevin Murphy, Brian, Abby. Okay, they're all up there. Brian and Abby being pretty much up front, like always, so that's going to be tough to deal with. Hopefully I can try to make myself into the qualifying dash, but if not, at least up to like 3rd maybe would be really nice. Got to miss the tires in the bottom though, because if I hit them, definitely going to get very damaged and bring out a caution, because it's going to bring me to a stop or just spin me around. See if we can try to get in front of Ned right here. We do. I'm on the back of Samantha. Trying to keep up my momentum because I know Ned's going to be flying up. We actually get up in front of Samantha there. That was shocking. Probably slowed her way up when I got into the back of her, almost spinning her out off of 2. I just got to try and hold this spot from her because she is all over us. This is the only way I'm going to do any well, if I can like bully my way forward like that. Miss the tire. That was super tight. Because off of restarts were pretty quick, which is nice, but if we could finish one more lap here, we will be in 5th for the qualifying dash, which is kind of wild. Because I don't even know, was Ned Hill the one that started in 2nd? I think he was, but hey, he qualified 5th, and we qualified 17th, but lowest we're going to start now is 8th. So this is like the story of my career. Like, I qualify awful because qualifying's on hard, and we just kind of work our way up in the heat races and do the best we can in the features. So making these qualifying dashes are huge whenever we can, because it means that we start pretty far up front and we don't have to pass as many cars. That's like the main thing. 5 laps here at the qualifying dash. Abby's already out into the lead. I want to try and get up in front of Harry, but Chase Jones gets under me. It's a little unfortunate. Try to get on his outside there, not able to. I'm going to try to dive under him, but he runs that full inside lane. I get right into him and kind of push him out the way a little bit. I guess we cause a caution maybe, because the wreck was somewhere behind me. It wasn't between Chase and I though, so I'm not sure exactly what happened there. With Abby being in the lead, Kevin in 2nd, they might rotate like they did off that first restart, and Brian might get the lead here if Abby goes up high early, like Kevin did on the last one. Like in 3 and 4, he went up a little high, and oh geez, we're bouncing off people. Nope, Brian goes up high. We're going to get in front of Kevin a little bit. Not quite. He's going to stay on our outside. We get another caution. So I don't know what they're doing in the back. Harry and Jessica, Patrick, they wrecked behind us. I have no clue because I'm not paying attention to the mirror at all. I'm just trying to go forward if we can. But Abby held the lead there on that one. So we'll see if she can do it again here. Being on the outside at Lima Land, not necessarily good for me because I can't pull down very well as soon as they say green. It takes me a corner or so to be able to get down. So I low-key kind of want to be on the bottom lane already. We have no tear-offs left because we've had so many cautions. Kind of want to back off and give it to Brian, but at the same time I don't, because you never know what will happen if like 2 guys get by us or anything. Actually, Harry's going to get by us and I didn't even have to lift. He was just super fast there, so hey, we'll start at the bottom. I'll take that. Abby's going to be out front though, so that's a little scary because she is super fast. Need to try to get her to check up, or maybe she'll go high early. Excuse me. Freaking yawning as soon as we're about to start the green. Hopefully Abby runs high and Chase can get by her or something, because need her to do something stupid, which she actually does. Harry goes all the way up to lead. I completely right rear Chase Jones out the way. I want to try and get up in front of Abby if we can. She is ripping that top, goes down bottom. I don't want to wreck her, but I just want to get in front of her. I just want to talk. That's it. I just want to talk. And then, like, nail her out the way or something. Okay, she goes high there. Can't quite throw the slider yet. I got Ned Hill right on us, who started back in 9th. Wow, he is absolutely moving at the start of this race. That is crazy. I almost hit that tire. That was pretty scary. That piece of dirt is not really bothering me yet. Even though I can't see my car very well, but I'm not really looking at my car. I'm like looking ahead on where we're going, and up in the mirror, Ned Hill's getting bullied, it looks like. But hey, if we only lose 2 points to Abby here in this race, if she finishes second, I'll be okay with that. As long as Harry goes and wins it. I don't want Abby going up there and win it, then we lose 6 points to her. We only got a 10-point lead on her at the moment. The showcase races are definitely where we can gain them back, but I don't want to give her some momentum, because once she gets momentum, she is just super fast everywhere, and it's scary. But if we could stick on her tail for most of these races, and then the showcase races we kind of get in front of her, that would be perfect. Even though Fairbury she did great at. She finished in front of us at Fairbury, but Fairbury is like her only good showcase. Eldora, she struggles for sure. Oh, there's a caution. And Kokomo, she definitely struggled. That took a long time for that caution to come out. That was weird. But hey, we're in 3rd. Abby's in 2nd, so her being on the outside is going to really hurt her. I'm hoping Harry can move up out of our way like they usually do in turn 3 or turn 1, honestly. That'd be really nice. Try to work our way up in front of everybody. Try and get up in front of Abby. Not quite there. We bounce off for a little bit, and I messed up my angle, but I was able to slide her. Ned Hill gets by us. Oh, Brian Ramirez out of nowhere. We're tied with him in points. We can't allow that. We were so far ahead of him, I wasn't even worried about him. But now that caution happening and stuff, I really have to. Because Abby is falling back now. No clue where she's at. Brian wasn't even in the top 5 when that caution came out. But he must have been restarted on the bottom. And we're 3 wide here. Try and rip this middle lane if we can. Just spinning tires. We fell back to 5th. Same thing I said about Abby, same thing with Brian. Do not want him to win this thing and get more momentum, because he is very fast at tracks. But he is less consistent up front as Abby, so not as worried, but oh, never mind. He's going around. Bye-bye. He's starting in 7th, though, so he's back on the bottom. So we got lucky there. Who is that? Kevin Murphy doing the dirty work for us. Let's go. Let's go, Kevin Murphy. Harry's just out front living life. I need to just pull down immediately. I don't care if I get hit. I just had to really force my way down there. Try and block it off. Don't hit the tire. Oh my goodness, that was as close as you can get. We're 3 wide. Trying to get off you, Ned. Try and slide him a little bit here. Harry goes super wide. We're up in the 2nd. Let's freaking go. See if we can try to catch up to Harry. He's running that outside, but he's getting that momentum going, which is scary. 3 laps left. I'm hitting the wall. I gotta completely get myself sideways to try to block off Chase Jones behind me, but Abby and Brian are 4th, 5th right now. That's a little unfortunate. I was hoping Abby could fall back there, restarting in 6th. She was on the outside. Brian being in 7th, I figured would move his way up. but they're actually under fire from Ned Hill. Don't hit the tire. All right, I am really messing up the end of this race. Chase Jones getting under us. 1 lap to go here. Got to try to hold him off if we can. I'm going to try and undercut him on the exit. Oh, that was such a good crossover. Let's go. That was perfect. I set that up so well, checking up early into turn 3 and then cutting down under him. Brian ends up 6th. Abby ends up 7th. That is perfect for us. I think that's going to put us about, what, like 8 points ahead of Brian now? Something like that. We're first, obviously. Harry's actually right behind Abby with 2 wins already on the year. Wow, he is doing very well. We have 700 points, so we're 30 ahead of him in 4th, which is good. 20 ahead of Abby and 8 ahead of Brian, so that is very nice. What do we get for 2nd place? 5,400, very nice. That's a pretty good payday. That'll be about 10 over 10K. Yeah, let's go. That's very good. Keep stacking up that money, so hopefully next season going to the midgets, we could have a good amount of money to build it up quickly. That will put us up over $31,000 in the bank. We're gonna have to repair the chassis and engine. We really didn't damage it all that bad, I feel like, but hey, we got a top 5 goal. I forgot that for a sponsor. That's actually a good bit of money right there. That's really nice because that's like a like 1,200 or 1,600. That was pretty good. I'm gonna go top 5. Elm Creek, we should be able to get it. Eldora, we probably won't. And then I think Prairie View is the one after that, which I think we can, as long as we do well. Car part discount, let's go. That's very huge going into next season. All right, I'm gonna go throw her on the car. And that will actually, do I need it? I don't actually need it. So I don't want to waste the money throwing her on the car if we're not gonna buy anything, honestly, because the repair is exactly the same, 12%. But if we're not buying anything, how much is she worth? 1,500? Yeah, I don't want to spend that 1,500 now. No need to actually throw her on the car yet. We'll throw her on the car once we get into the midgets here, and we'll be good for that. So really, we don't need to waste that $1,500. Got to be mindful of your spending. Oh my god, it's $6,900 to repair that? That was expensive. Holy crap, the engine got destroyed or something. I don't even know. But we're going on to Elm Creek. I need to up the laps for Elm Creek real quick because it's only at 12, being at 50%, because the showcase of Fairbury is 36, and then Lima Land's like 24 ridiculously, and it's not even a showcase. So we down those for those 2 races, and the rest is at 60. So 8-point lead going in Elm Creek. We usually do pretty solid here, so I really want to try to finish top 5 for that almost $1,900, almost $2,000 payout. All right, I was able to get down to a 10-0 for a top 5 time, which is great. I think the qualifying time is going to be faster than that, though. Oh, actually, it's dead on. Wow. What are the odds of that? That our practice goal was dead on what the qualifying goal is going to be. That is wild. But we'll do the best we can here. I kind of got way too sideways to that. I was trying to build speed and like get a cut down, but I just completely brought myself to a stop in that corner. We'll see what we can do, though. Just try to rip bottom the best we can, not slide up too much. 359's not great, but honestly, we'll do fine in the heat race and the actual race. So I can usually bully my way forward a little bit. As long as we start on the bottom, 12th, that's going to be, what, 3rd in heat 4. Yep, I could bully my way to 2nd at least start in the qualifying dash. We could win the qualifying dash, or win this heat, and then start 4th in the qualifying dash. That would be huge, but also Brian Ramirez is starting on pole here. So gotta try and go up there and beat him. I am beating and banging off everybody here, though. I remember last season, holy crap, Robbie Collins, like there was nothing I could do there. I'm gonna try and bounce off you here. But last season, I was just wrecking people left and right in the feature. It was a full mess. I remember that. So hopefully this race will be better, and I don't have to do all that. But getting in front of Robbie there is a big start. Trying to just make it into the qualifying dash, get this thing slowed up, get the bottom, get a good exit. Just trying to do our best here. We lost so much time bouncing off of Robbie and Kevin Murphy there back and forth for so long. It was like a whole lap or two. We were just bouncing off of them left and right down the straightaways, which was destroying my corner entries and stuff, being super slow. But luckily the track being more and more slick, our lap times are down, but we actually we slow down with the track, obviously, but we keep pretty good speed compared to everybody else, which is nice. Was Kevin Murphy in RA? Oh, maybe that was Joey Armstrong, because he has a pink and black white number. So I guess that was Joey Armstrong we were bouncing off of. I thought that was Kevin Murphy the whole time. But we're starting in the back of the qualifying dash. Only way we can go is forward. I really want to start on the inside lane for this track. It means a ton. Bouncing off of Jesse Wright a little bit. Abby is out front. That's a little unfortunate. Do not want to see that. Oh, I'm two sideways. I completely about spun that around there. We're up to 6. Brian's running that outside lane. Might be able to get in front of him, honestly. Never mind. He comes back down to the bottom. I almost wrecked him. I was sliding through the corner so hard. Lap 3 of 6. Halfway this time. Oh, I did not see Chase Jones. I thought Paul on the outside was spinning. Dang it. Because I saw them get together, and Paul got sideways, and that's what I was freaking out about. I didn't even see Chase Jones come to a dead stop there. That's unfortunate. That gave us some front end damage, maybe a little bit of radiator damage or engine damage as well. The thing about starting on the bottom, I keep bouncing off whoever's on my outside there right on the start, so that's rough. Chase Jones trying to work his way back forward. White flag here. I kind of want to just stay behind Jesse Wright, but I think I can get up in the 5th. Get up in front of Chase Jones. I almost wrecked CJ Morey, and we're going to finish... Oh, we finished 6th. I thought we were going to finish 7th there anyways. But starting 6th, I'll take that. Abby's out front, which is a little disappointing, but... She's going to gain some points in this one, but we are 20 ahead of her, which is a positive thing. If I can just finish top 5, we'll be good. And I'm just hoping that Eldora will be even better for us since we got the engine upgrade now. At least somewhat engine upgrade, not fully. Bouncing off people. At least I'm not wrecking them this time. Still got to be a menace hitting everybody, though, at this track, because that's part of this track. Hopefully he doesn't straighten me out was my biggest goal there. I wanted to try and cut him off, but we're going to undercut him here. Get up in the 3rd, maybe? Jesse Wright actually ripping that outside. Getting by us there. Wow, good run by him. I got Brian right behind me. Dang, it got too wide. I thought Brian was going to get under us on that straightaway, but he did not. I'm hoping just to hold Brian off because he's closer to us in points. Try to see if I can catch Paul up here. He's not a full-time points guy, but he is losing me 2 points right now in this race. So if I can catch him, that'd be great. If not, at least hold 3rd and try and gain 2 points on Brian, which is big. But Abby's making her comeback in the season, midway through the season right now. I think this is race 5 of 10. Yeah, it definitely is. Oh, wait. This might be race 6 of 10 because I think 7 would be Eldora and then 8, 9, 10 for the last episode. Yeah, this is definitely 6 on the season. So back half of the season, she's trying to make her comeback. She's 30 or 20 points down from the leader, which is us. Please don't wreck in front of me. And they did. They wrecked in front of me. God dang it. There's nothing I could do about that. I was like on the brakes trying to straighten out and everything, but hopefully we didn't get too much damage from that. I'm not gonna be able to check really, but Brian's back in 7th. He is on the bottom though. Please don't bounce off of him too bad. No, we're good. That was actually perfect. Try and go and bounce off of Paul here. Get up in the 2nd. Check up, slide up. Don't get under me, please. We're good. Let's go. Right now, we're only losing 4 points to Abby if she wins instead of 6. That's pretty big. Every position counts. Because this is the race I basically lost the championship at last year, thinking back at it. Because we lost the championship by about 24, I think it was, to Abby, and we were 3rd in points. And we lost like 20-ish or more points at this track on the last lap, going from like 6th or 7th back to 18th. So that's 2 points a spot. We lost, if we would have finished 6th, we lost 24 points basically. And we would have exactly tied with Abby, which I think it would have given us the championship, but I would have had to count it because we did give us the championship. But at the same time, Abby would have won it because she had more wins anyways. But hey, we get 2nd in that race. I can't be mad. Brian's back in 6th, so Abby might actually catch him in the points and surpass him. that's a good possibility. We're first in points, obviously. Abby does overtake Brian because oh, that's her first win on the year. I thought that was her second, honestly. But hey, we're 16 ahead of her going into Eldora. Eldora has been better for us than her anyways, and getting paid pretty handsomely there for Elm Creek. That'll get us back to pretty much what we were before we fixed everything. We're gonna have to fix the tires and suspension. That's not nearly as expensive as that engine was, because that engine is super expensive to fix. It's crazy. So repair these and repair these. So yeah, mainly the biggest cost is the engine, 3,600, and it's not even like fully worn out at all. It's crazy. But Eldora is a very big pay-in race, 24 laps here. Hopefully we can try to make this one off of the heat races since we have a better engine. We've had to go through the B main every season so far to make it into Eldora, so I'm hoping this one I could try to finish top 3 in the heat races. Alright, not able to hit the top 5 goal like I expected for the practice or qualifying, but I did get like over 2/10 faster than we were here before. I had to like change the gearing so much, and we can go so much faster than the straightaway than before. Like, I think the gearing I had before, I was maxed at like 125. I'm hitting like 134, almost 135 now, running the top side, and that's actually where I'm faster at right now for this track, because I remember in the race last season, I was getting by like everybody up top, so we can just qualify better and everything. Like I think I can with the speed that we have now. I can just qualify better, make it in through the heat race. I think top 3 will be just fine. Hopefully second lap we can pick it up a little bit. We got a 3 there, so I'm happy about that. It's definitely faster than I've ever ran here in qualifying. A top 5 for this was a 6, which is crazy, or 14.6, which is nuts. Second lap might be a little faster. No, it's slightly slower. 24th. I feel like before I'm normally like 30th, so I can't be mad about that. Abby's still up there in 16th. Dang, she's actually probably gonna make it through the heat races, unfortunately, unless has a bad heat race, because normally she's in the B main. I feel like around 19th or so. 18th, 19th qualifying, but she qualified a couple positions better this time. Try and see if I could make a move right off the start here. Get 2 spots. Oh, that's huge. Try and stay in front of Chase Jones down here. He's actually ripping the bottom. My car's a little bit better up top. Dang it, he goes top as well. Try and get a cut down line going. Might be able to throw a slider at him. Definitely will be able to with how high he's running. Good slider there. Eldora sliders are so fun. Like, you can make sliders work so deep. Keep that top rolling. Oh, he had Billy Green under him ripping. Let's go, Billy Green. Push him on back. I think Billy actually started second in front of us. We were on the outside, but we got 3 laps to go. Try to rip this outside, see what we can do. We got Billy Green catching us. See if he can try to get by us by going under us or not. He's going to stay right behind me for now. Trying to get that banking to help us turn down the track. Ran a 284 there. That's flying. Definitely very fast for me, at least. Pulling away from Billy Green. Let's go. I just need to not smack the wall here. We got just coming up to a final lap. 1 lap left. Decker is absolutely gone, but he's not a full-time driver anyways. We just ran a 212, which is the fastest I've ever ran, because the 223 I ran in practice was the fastest I ever ran before. So I will take that. I want to see if we can actually get a faster one on this one or not. We got Billy Green catching us, but too little too late, Billy. Ran a 366 on that lap, but hey, we're in the qualifying dash. Worst we're going to start is 12th, and that's where we're starting. So let's freaking go. That is huge for us. We're starting in front of like all the full-time drivers already, and hopefully just gaining spots more in the feature race or even in this. Got CG Mori out here, who's like a half full-time driver. He doesn't race full-time with us, but he's pretty close. He does most of them. I'd say just over half. So it's a majority. But hopefully we can try to get this top rolling. Maybe get by some of these guys. CG keeps going low like that. Might be able to get in front of him. But I low-key just want to start on the outside anyways, because I like the outside more. There's more options to go somewhere. Oh my goodness, Dinkins is so slow on the exit. Oh, we're wrecking him. He gone. He's gone. That's a caution. That's unfortunate. I wasn't expecting him to get completely checked up there by Kevin Root, because Root just was rude there and pulled straight up, and I was rude for not lifting at all, right into Dinkins and spun his ass around. I don't think he has much damage, honestly. Neither do we. We have 0 damage, actually, on the car. See, we can rip bottom, slide him in front of Dinkins here. We're in 11th, which is nice. Got, what, 3 laps left? See if we can try to catch any of these guys slipping. Because they get up a little too high and then they slow down a little bit because they're about to hit the wall. I can get that banking to turn us down the track pretty well, get a good cut down on the exit. It was always really nice when it happens like that for the exit. That's so much speed down the straightaway. 302 there. Final lap. Can we get in front of CG here? I'm going to try and throw a slider. Hopefully he don't block it. Deep slider, able to make it stick. He's going to try and cross us over. We block him off a little bit. We're going to finish 10th. Let's freaking go. Top 10 right now, starting position at Eldora. That is massive for us. I think the best I've finished here is maybe like 15th, 14th, maybe 13th at best. I don't even remember. So we're starting top 10 in this one. And usually we start much deeper in the field, having to go through the B main. And this time we went through the qualifying dash. What a jump and turn of events a year makes with an engine. Not even a full engine. We have like a partial engine in this thing. CG gets right up in front of us. Great start for him on the bottom. Try and hold these guys off behind me. Robbie Collins up here. Good run for him starting out. He had a good qualifying, good heat race. Pretty solid effort. Can't do that because I'm not going to see the cars in front of me. Especially if they just come to a stop on the straight for some reason. I did be right in the way. Oh, they're so close. I'm hitting the wall too. Dang it. That hurt the car a little bit. We'll be fine though. Move on with it. Dinkins getting right up in front of us. We are pulling away from the full-time drivers behind us. That's good. Hopefully Collins, Samantha Bell, and them can stay ahead of Abby and Brian and all that. I'm really hoping so. I just need them not to catch me because I don't want to lose more spots. If we could finish 12th, like first of all the full-time drivers, I'm happy with that because we're gaining points on everyone at that point. Brian's in 14th. I'm hoping I could beat some of these part-time drivers in these showcases because then it's just extra points getting put on people because they're not going to matter in the full-time points. Just extra points for this race would be perfect. Dinkins, a little slow there off of turn 4. We are ripping the top. That was a 156. Let's go. We are flying. We're in our fastest lap ever here. Really getting up by the wall is where the grip's at right now. Trying to get a little bit of a cut down. Dinkins trying to slide me right there off of turn 4. Made him think otherwise. Gonna actually get in front of him there off of turn 2. Let's go. We are ripping this top side. Actually right there, not all the way up at the wall, is super fast 3 and 4. That was nice. I need to enter turn 1 slightly higher so I don't have to slide up to it. Because that was a little slow sliding. Almost overturned it a little bit. But hey, we're sitting 11th, sorry. 11th right now, which I will take. I need to stop doing that. I literally said last lap, don't slide up to it, enter higher. Instead, I entered a little low still. Trying not to smack the wall like that. Got a good turn in, just kind of like it accelerated me down. Smacked the wall though, so that's gonna be a little slow down the straightaway. What do we got? Still 15 laps to go. We have a long race here. Showcase race, long one here at Eldora. But we were ripping. Dinkins getting back in front of us, unfortunately. I do have the speed on him. That's a pretty good entry into turn 1. Good exit off turn 2. Kind of diamond lined a little bit. Kind of go in slightly low and then get up towards the wall, get it cut down on the exit. A really good diamond line. Works pretty well in 1 and 2, I would say. 3 and 4, I don't know if it really does. I just kind of need to keep right here. That's like the sweet spot in 3 and 4, I feel like. Don't smack the wall, though. That's definitely not a sweet spot. That's the hard part. Robbie Collins, Tommy Bailey's behind us. Dinkins slowing us up on the straight. How dare you? I really want to get into the top 10, man. I really want to finish top 10 here in this showcase. That'd be phenomenal for us. I'd be super stoked about that. Yeah, it'd be a good payday. That's the main thing. I'm trying to save up money for next season now. So I'm trying to get the best finishes we can. But it seems like it's almost our season to lose with how well we can do at these showcase races. Because we can kind of run with some of the big dogs here. I'm really hoping Kokomo at the end of the year, we could have a chance to win that. That would be awesome. 15,000 to win that final showcase is absolutely huge. We're catching Darren Smith here. Running pretty solid. I really wish Eldora was the final one of the year because it's a fun track. We are pulling away from Dinkins also. We are hitting some heaters right now, running this top side. Not able to make the bottom work as well, especially in this feature race. It's definitely a lot slicker down there. The top keeps a lot of grip at this track. Even on iRacing, like, it gets very top dominant a lot of times. It's a lot of fun to race, but you can throw huge sliders on each other. If you get close enough. My pointer finger is starting to like hurt from holding the trigger the entire time because it's like just no lifting. It's just all turning and trying to keep it straight, but no lifting whatsoever. Unless like you get in a sticky situation, you have to lift a little bit. Might be able to throw a slider here on Darren. He goes high, we go low, throwing the slider, not gonna make it stick, kind of made him too much contact. Need to throw the slider a little bit better there to make that one stick. But what a run through 3 and 4 that we have. Might be able to do it. I'm gonna try it again. Go low, keep it real straight, better slider, but getting up too high, he cuts us down. Gets right back by us. I'm all up in the wall in the straightaway. 85% arrow left, dang it. Dinkins catching all the way back up to us. I think me cutting all the way across the track there slowed us down a lot too, I want to say. I think it just like spun the tires all the way down the track. I thought hopefully I was able to get like a straight line off, but that is not the case. That was just super slow. I think all the aero damage too is affecting us a little bit. Wow, that was tight to the wall. About as close as I can get to the turn 1 wall without really hitting it. Got Harry back here, Paul back here. I don't think there's been a single restart, has there? I'm about to jinx that, aren't I? Harry running the top. We got 1 lap left here. Just need to go down, block Dinkins pretty much. Get the bottom rolling here. Don't need to slide up on Harry or anything, but hey, we're gonna finish 11th. Pretty solid day for us, getting up more points on everybody. That was a fantastic race. Brian ended up a lap down in 14th and Abby back there in 17th. So Brian gonna get back up into 2nd there in the points, and we're gonna pull away from both of them, which is absolutely massive. So we got a 22-point lead over Brian and 6 more points, 28 points over Abby, which is huge, and we have a big jump back to 4th. Wow, that's crazy. So how much is that one gonna pay us finishing 11th? 67, not terrible. Wish we could have gotten that top 10, probably about 7,000 for the 10th place maybe, but almost 12,000 overall for the day. I will take that. Don't get the top 5 goal, but we're up to $47,000, almost up to that 175,000 skill points, which is pretty funny. We're gonna have everything unlocked before we even get out of local, but that was a great run for us with how good we did compared to Brian and Abby. I will take that all day. We're gonna stick with our sponsor through the rest of the season, getting us 3,000 per race, which is really nice. I might sign somewhere else at the end of the year just to get the bonus, but need to repair these after next race. But almost $5,000 for the engine, that is crazy. But we're first by 28 over Abby and 22 over Brian, which is phenomenal. Going to the last 3 races of the year, and I know we're better than them at Kokomo. We just got to try to manage it here at Prairie View and Grant Park. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Pretty good episode for us, and really pulling away. I think we got like 220 points in this episode, because I think we're at like 554 or something like that after Fairbury, but after Eldora we have like 700 or 900 now. So I feel like we got 200 something. Actually, did we get 400 something? I think we might have gotten 420. Nice. But we got a good points lead now. Very happy about that. 3 races left in the season. We just got to not blow it and have a bad result. If we finish top 5, top 10, the rest of the races should be good to go. Top 5 for the non-showcase, top 10 for the showcase. Think we got the championship in the bag if we can do that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Appreciate you guys watching as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.